Testing, 1, 2, testing.
Call the Senate to order. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Barnett. Senator Barrett. Senator Berry. Senator Blackman. Senator Blackwell. Senator Blunt. Senator Boyd. Senator Brumfield. Senator Bryan. Senator Butler. Senator Carter. Senator Chazanall. Senator Chisholm. Senator DeBar. Senator Delano. Senator England. Senator Fillingame. Senator Frazier. Senator Harkins. Senator Hickman. Senator Hill. Senator Hobson. Senator Horn. Senator Jackson. Senator Johnson. Senator Jordan. Senator Kirby. Senator Ladner. Senator McCon. Senator McClendon. Senator McMahon. Senator Michelle. Senator Norwood. Senator Parker. Senator Parks. Senator Polk. Senator Rhodes. Senator Robinson. Senator Seymour. Senator Simmons of the 12th. Senator Simmons of the 13th. Senator Sparks. Senator Suber. Senator Tate. Senator Thomas. Senator Thompson. Senator Turner Ford. Senator Whalen. Senator Wiggins. Senator Williams. Senator Younger. Mr. President, a quorum is present.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. Will the senators and guests in the gallery please rise for the invocation to be given by Dr. Brent Parker. You all know Dr. Parker. He's the lead pastor at the First Baptist in Van Cleve, Mississippi. Dr. Parker is a guest of Senator England. The invocation will be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by a veteran of both the Senate and the United States, Bob Davidson. So we'll start with Dr. Parker.
Thank you so much for the privilege to pray over you this morning, so please join me as we do that. So, Lord Jesus, you tell us to pray that your name would be honored as holy. And as I look around the room today and I understand the processes that are taking place, a key part of that comes through this body. The decisions that are made, the ideas and strategies that are employed, God, the wisdom that's needed in order to navigate a very complicated and complex system, God, the courage that's needed to stand for what is righteous and what is right. So I'm praying that for this group, God, for all these senators, that you would give them wisdom. When human logic fails, your wisdom will excel and go beyond, God. When our ability to show compassion is just done, we're at the end of our wits, Lord, that you would give us that extra motion of peace to be able to soothe all the division and all the strife and help us to come together in one in loving accord. God, sustain this group. I know there's still much to be done. There's still many days ahead. I pray for their families as well in their absence, and that a blessing would come upon them for the sacrifices they make away from their jobs, away from their families and their homes and all the recreations they enjoy. A blessing upon them for the sacrifices they make. I pray this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Attention to colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Stand right here and take right here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Stand right here. Oh, you need to get over here. Bob, you want to get in here with it?
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. Come on, man. Appreciate you coming. Thank you. Appreciate you coming this morning. I did, yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Parker. Appreciate you coming up this morning from Van Cleve. Thank you, Bob, for your service and your work here at the Senate. Now to the reading of the journal. Senator Blackwell, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move we dispense with the reading of the journal.
Senator moves to dispense with the reading of the journal. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next, the message and petitions. Mr. Clerk.
Mr. President, there are none.
Committee reports. Senator Blackwell, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move we dispense with the reading of the committee reports.
Senator moves to dispense with the reading of committee reports. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Next to the reading of the titles and bills of the resolutions. Let's recognize Senator Blackwell.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move we dispense with the reading of the titles of the bills and resolutions.
Senator moves to dispense with the reading of the titles of bills and resolutions. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Okay, we'll go quickly to introductions. We have some floor presentations. So first we'll do introductions and then the floor presentations. Introductions, Senators. Senator Whaley, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. In the South and West Gallery, we have with us today the Farm Bureau Women's Leadership Program. I'd ask that those ladies would please stand. That way the Senate can make them feel welcome.
Welcome. We know you really run Farm Bureau and Mike McCormick, so congratulations and thank you for being here. Senator Blackwell.
Introduction.
Please proceed, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of Senator Jackson, Senator McClendon, Senator Parker, myself, in the West Gallery, I'd like them to stand. We have a group of homeschoolers from Cedar Crest Cottage School. We have Brandy Bell, Emma Collar, Mason Hayes, and Jessica and Will Markley. Let's give them a good welcome.
Welcome, Senator Hickman.
Two introductions, Mr. President.
Please proceed.
Mr. President, if the ladies and gentlemen of the Senate would turn your attention to the North Gallery, we have joining with us the Mississippi Counseling Association. They represent school mental health counselors from across the state. We have with us Jamie Sullivan, Stephen Stafford, Heather Norton, Justin Kelly, and Leona Bishop. Would you put your hands together and make them feel welcome to the Mississippi State Senate? Also, in the West Gallery, we have joining with us from the National Office of the Future Caucus. We have Mallory Todd and Nikita Beans, and they will be hosting lunch for us later. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would put your hands together and make them feel welcome to the Mississippi State Senate.
Okay, Senator Blunt.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's my privilege to introduce our doctors of the day this morning. We have over here to my right, near the smokers table, Dr. Patrick Fitzgerald and Dr. Tyler Menzies. They are physicians at the Mississippi State Hospital and are serving us today. We're grateful to them. Please make them welcome.
Senator Hobson.
Announcement out of order.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. We almost let it get by us, or we did let it get by us yesterday. Senator John Polk celebrated a birthday. What is this, 29 again? Yesterday. I'm sorry we didn't acknowledge it, but let's give a warm happy birthday to our colleague, John Polk.
Happy birthday, John. You've been just invaluable to us. All right, Senator Blackman.
Introduction, Mr. President.
Please proceed.
In the North and West galleries, we have some students from Leake Central Elementary School. And with them, they have Tamara LaFleur, Jamaica Brown, and Vanessa Barton. If the Senate would make them welcome.
Okay, we'll recognize Senator Frazier for an introduction, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to request floor privileges for Mayor Raymond Tellis and her entourage this morning.
So no objection is granted. Mr. Clerk, would you show them to the Senate floor? Okay, Mr. Clerk, please read the resolution.
Senate Concurrent Resolution Number 530, a concurrent resolution paying tribute to the outstanding public service career and historic preservation accomplishments of Mayor Isa Tellis of Raymond, Mississippi.
Now therefore, be it resolved by the Senate of the State of Mississippi, the House of Representatives concurring therein, that we do hereby pay tribute to the outstanding public service career and historic preservation accomplishments of Mayor Isa Tellis of Raymond, Mississippi, and extend to her and her family our best wishes for future success. Be it further resolved that this resolution be presented to Mayor Isa Tellis, forwarded to the Board of Aldermen of Raymond, Mississippi, and the Mississippi Municipal League, made available to the Capitol Press Corps.
We're very fortunate to recognize Mayor Tellis for 28 years of public service in the city of Raymond. She's a historic preservationist, and one of the biggest things she did before becoming mayor was to purchase the courthouse there and to restore it. And that's the oldest building in the city of Raymond. So we thank her for that. And she's been very instrumental in making sure that folks realize the importance of historic preservations. And for her service as mayor of Raymond, we'd like to thank you for your service. And also I request that you be given a chance to address the Senate this morning.
Mayor Tellis, you're recognized to address the Senate.
Thank you very much. This has been quite an honor. It's been an honor to serve as mayor of Raymond for almost 28 years. 3 more months, it'll be 28 years. And it's a real honor and pleasure to be down here in this gorgeous building with all of you senators today. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you very much, Senator Frazier, Senator Blunt, Senator Norwood. Thank you very much, Senator Chasnall. You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request floor privileges, please, for Director General Yvonne Shao and Consul Michelle Liu from the Taipei Economic Cultural Office in Houston, Texas.
Seeing no objection is granted, Sergeant at Arms, please show them the Senate floor. Mr. Clerk, please read the resolution.
Senate Concurrent Resolution number 539, a concurrent resolution encouraging further economic ties and friendship agreements between the state of Mississippi and the Republic of China, Taiwan. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Senate of the State of Mississippi, the House of Representatives concurring therein, that we do hereby express our support for the strengthening of our partnership with Taiwan, the expansion of Taiwan's role on the global stage, and for its efforts to preserve peace, stability, and the status quo in the Taiwan Strait through meaningful dialogue, a tax agreement between the United States and Taiwan, maintaining that UNGA Resolution 2758 cannot be used to exclude Taiwan from participation in the UN system and other international forums such as the International Civil Aviation Organization, International Criminal Police Organization, the World Health Assembly, and the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, a Mississippi Trade and Investment Office in Taiwan, and celebrating the 46th anniversary of the enactment of the Taiwan Relations Act and the 42nd anniversary of the sister state relationship between the state of Mississippi and Taiwan. Be it further resolved that this resolution be transmitted to the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Houston, Texas, and made available to the members of the Capitol Press Corps.
Excuse me, if there are other senators who would like to join us at the podium, please come.
Thank you.
There are other senators, I think, that might like to come. If they will join us, please. I forgot to invite you. I'm sorry. Mr. President, I would like to say how wonderful it is to have our guests from the TICO office here today. A number of us in the Senate have had the privilege of visiting the beautiful country of Taiwan. And this resolution is to show our continued support and friendship with them, as not only as a wonderful cultural friend, but also as an economic partner, because they're good customers of Mississippi. They buy a lot of our agricultural products. Mr. President, I would like permission for Director General Yvonne Shao to have a few words. May she speak, please?
You're recognized to address the Senate, ma'am.
Ms. Preston, my dear friends, my dear senators, thank you so much. It's really touching and moved to see the passing of the resolution. As we know, Taiwan is a strong partner of America, and last year we are the 7th largest trading partner, and the partnership is quite strong. During the past few decades, the Communist China has been using UN Resolution 2758 to exclude Taiwan's participation in the international organization, especially in the UN system. But I'm so touched that you put such words into your resolution to support Taiwan's participation in the UN systems, such as Interpol, WHA, and ICAO. I just want to say thank you so much. Taiwan will always be with you. Thank you again.
Gather in, children.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Director
Mr. President.
General. Thank you, Director General, very much for visiting with us. We're very pleased to have you here. Senator Robinson, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request floor privileges for the Executive Director of the Mississippi Industries for the Blind, the Board of Directors, and the family members of Representative I.C. Day.
Seeing no objection, they are granted. Will Sergeant at Arms please show them to the Senate floor? Mr. Clerk, please read the resolution.
Senate Resolution Number 99, a resolution commemorating the legacy of the late Mississippi Representative I.C. Day from Atala County, the father of the Mississippi Industries for the Blind, on the 70th anniversary of his passing, and commending the important function of MIB as a preferred employer of individuals who are visually impaired. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Senate of the State of Mississippi that we do hereby commemorate the legacy of the late Mississippi Representative I.C. Day from Atala County, the father of the Mississippi Industries for the Blind, on the 70th anniversary of his passing, and commend the important function of MIB as the preferred employer of individuals who are visually impaired. Be it further resolved that this resolution be presented to the Executive Director of the Mississippi Industries for the Blind, forwarded to the Governor, the I.C. Day Memorial Building of the Mississippi Industries for the Blind, and made available to the Capitol Press Corps.
Thank you, Mr. President. We are recognizing the legacy and the founder of the Mississippi Industries for the Blind, a legislator from Atala County, I.C. Day. From his blindness, he felt the need to help those who were blind and visually impaired. During his tenure in the legislature, he founded the Mississippi Industries for the Blind to provide employment and training for Mississippians who are blind or impaired. Mississippi Industries for the Blind is the leader in providing service to individuals who are blind or visually impaired regarding the available assistance and technology that can enhance independence and self-reliance in their careers. It is with honor that we remember the legacy of a great Mississippian whose ambition was to respect his fellow employees for their abilities to perform in the workplace and to uphold the trust to maintain a safe and productive workplace for all Mississippians. We're extremely happy to have with us Dr. Donovan Patel, the Executive Director of Mississippi Industries of the Blind, and may he have a moment to address the Senate.
You're recognized to address the Senate, sir.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for letting us be here. I want to talk about the past, the present, and the future of the Mississippi Industries for the Blind. As we learned, Icy was a man of unique abilities, and without him, none of us would have jobs right now in this, we believe. Now, our past, what was the Mississippi Industries for the Blind? As early as in my lifetime, Mississippi Industries for the Blind was the leader in the U.S. of employment for people with disabilities. We had trucks that went into 5 states and delivered products to retail establishments and grocery stores all near us. And we had products that we sold nationally and internationally. That's our past. It's a great past to have. What's our present look like today? Today, we have about 100 employees who are people of determination. Never forget that. We are people of determination. When you work with a disability, we need to be people of determination. Do we have challenges? Sure, we have challenges. What are our challenges these days? We have a rising cost and increasing cost of PERS to us. It impacts our pricing and helps us be uncompetitive. And guess what? This body provides not one single dollar of PERS support to us. We do that self-sufficient of ourselves. What about our future? What does our future look like? Well, our future is very bright. We're in the middle of a restructure, and we're working on connecting with customers and getting back our customers and working hard for customers. We need your help. Help us get the word out. Help us get the customers. One thing, a Bible story, King David, if God's for us, who can be against us? We are people of determination. Isn't that right, Mississippi Industries for the Blind? Let's hear you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Donovan, and thank you, Mr. President. Okay, sure. Where's the IC Day, folks?
Get right in front of me.
Thank you, and thank you for your wonderful work you do. Lions Club was always very involved with the blind group, and we so appreciate all of your work and their work. Now we'll go to the calendar, Senator Kirby. Senator Kirby, you're up. Item 1, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to suspend the rules and take up items 1 through 24 in block, Mr. President.
1 through 24 in block. One moment, please.
Yeah.
We'll wait one moment while everybody looks 1 through 24 in block. Senator Younger. Senator Parker.
Introduction at the appropriate time.
Please proceed while everyone's looking at those 24 that were in block here.
If I could direct everyone's attention this morning to the West Gallery and to the North Gallery. I'd like to make welcome the Faulkner High School 8th grade Mississippi Studies class. Teacher Crystal Woolley is with them, also Principal Forrest Wright, and Superintendent Dr. Dak Glover. Would you all please stand and if you all will make you welcome this morning to your capital.
Welcome. Okay, motion is in block. Seeing no objection, granted. Mr. Clerk, please read the titles.
Senate Concurrent Resolution Number 538, recognize outstanding basketball career of Gentry High School and DSU star Sarita Cooper-White. Senate Concurrent Resolution Number 539, encouraging further economic relationships with Taiwan. Senate Concurrent Resolution Number 540, commend Boonville High School boys basketball team for winning 4th state championship in a row. Senate Concurrent Resolution Number 541, commend Boonville High School Lady Blue Devils girls basketball team for Class 3A state championship. Senate Resolution Number 97, commend Major General John Trent Kelly for distinguished military service and congratulate on retirement. Senate Resolution Number 98, commemorate 125th anniversary celebration of First Trinity Presbyterian Church of Laurel. Senate Resolution Number 99, commemorate the legacy of Mississippi Representative Joey Day, the father of Mississippi Industries for the Blind. Senate Resolution Number 100, commend State Department of Health Melissa White Parker on her retirement. Senate Resolution Number 101, commend Ingomar High School Lady Falcons girls volleyball team for 2024-2025 championship season. Senate Resolution Number 102, commend Ingomar High School Lady Falcons girls basketball team for 3rd straight state championship. Senate Resolution Number 109, commend Coffeyville High School boys basketball team for Class 1A state championship. Senate Resolution Number 104, commend Ole Miss cheer team for winning first national championship in IUCA competition. Senate Resolution Number 105, commend career and public service of Roger Barlow, longtime president of the Catfish Institute. Senate Resolution Number 106, commend Mississippi coaches selected for tomorrow's 25 coaching fellowship. Senate Resolution Number 107, commend Northwest Rankin High School Lady Cougars softball team for back-to-back state championship. Senate Resolution Number 108, commend Marshall Academy fast pitch softball team for MAIS state championship. Senate Resolution Number 109, commend Northwest Mississippi Community College dance team for winning back-to-back national championships in open hip-hop division. Senate Resolution Number 110, commend Northwest Mississippi Community College women's soccer team on outstanding season. Senate Resolution Number 111, commend Northwest Mississippi Community College Lady Rangers volleyball team upon capturing the MACCC championship. Senate Resolution Number 112, commend Northwest Mississippi Community College Rangers football team on winning MACCC championship and successful season. Senate Resolution Number 113, commend South Panola High School senior Gabriella Russo for receiving Mississippi High School Journalist of the Year Award. Senate Resolution Number 114, commend the lives of the pilot and crew of the medical helicopter lost in the line of duty after transporting patients. Senate Resolution Number 115, recognize legendary legacy of Ingomar High School award-winning sports star Macy Pfeiffer. Senate Resolution Number 116, commend Northwest Mississippi Community College cheer team upon winning multiple national championships at UCA Nationals.
Make the usual motion, Mr. President.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Please proceed, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, as you can see, these are all commending resolutions and all well-earned and deserved. I will bring one in particular to your attention. It is one that I think a lot of you probably want to sign on. If you would, please sign on and hand it up front. And that particular one is item number 22, SR number 114, commending the lives of the pilot and crew of the medical helicopter, that crew that lost their lives in line of duty. If there are no questions, Mr. President, I would ask for use of morning roll call for final adoption.
Seeing no questions, use of the morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object? The voice of the record is voting no. Present. Seeing none, passes by use of the morning roll call. Senator Parks. Senator Parks. Senator Parks.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask that we go to Senate Bill 3256 and ask the bill be called up.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill 3256, Tishomingo County Water District, amend provisions concerning compensation and reimbursement.
Make the usual motion.
Usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Senator Parks, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. This bill is simply, there are several water boards or water districts where there is a rate paid per day to their commissioner of $84, and Tishomingo is just asking that they be added to that group. Happy to answer any questions. If none, I would ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Use of morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object? Mr. Carter's voting no. Present. Seeing none, passes. Senator?
I'd like to skip number 26, go to 27, House Bill 1645, and ask the title be read.
26 retains its place on the calendar. 27, Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1645, City of Philadelphia, authorizing contribution to Philadelphia Transit.
This is a one-time donation from the general fund not to exceed $10,000 for the calendar year of 2025 to the Philadelphia Transit. I am happy to answer any questions.
Questions on?
If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Passage of the morning roll call. Anyone object to the procedure? Court is voting no. Present. Seeing none, passes. Senator Barr, for what purpose, sir?
Introduction out of order, Mr. President.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. In the South and West Gallery, the Senate would turn their attention. We have a group of 25 coaches and teachers from around the state. They are tomorrow's 25 Coaching Fellowship. They are the best and brightest in our state, and they are leading young men and women in coaching as well as teaching, and I'd ask that they stand and the Senate give them a big welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. You are educating the future of Mississippi, and thank you very much, each of you. Senator McCon.
Thank you, Mr. President. Introduction.
Please proceed.
If the Senate will help me welcome, in the North Gallery, we have East Central Community College, we have Dr. Brent Gregory, we have Lucas Calvert, and we have a whole crew of students there that are here observing and visiting their state capital. So please make them feel welcome.
Welcome to your capital. Senator Parks, 28.
Yes, I'd like to ask that the Senate Bill 1650 be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1650, Coahoma County provide trustees of county reserve and trust fund may use portion of funds to repair county-owned federal building.
Make the usual motion.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. Please proceed, Senator.
In this particular bill, we would be authorizing Coahoma County to remove money from the trust reserve fund, not to exceed 50% out of the corpus, and that is from the sale of a building, but what the funds will be then used for is repairs of another federal building. I'm happy to answer any questions. If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Seeing no questions, use of the morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object? Wish to be recorded as voting no. Present. Seeing none, the bill passes by use of the morning roll call. Senator?
I'd like to go to House Bill 1654 and ask the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1654, City of Pascagoula, extend tourism tax levied on prepared food sold at restaurants.
This is simply extending the repealer of the usual 4 years for the hotel, motel, restaurant tax for the parks and recreation. Happy to answer any questions.
I think she's off one. You're off one. I think Philadelphia's up some. Seeing no questions, ready for your motion. Use of the morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object to proceeding? Call to vote. No. Present? No. Chisholm. Anyone else? Anyone else? Present? Anyone? Bill passed by use of morning roll call. Senator Chisholm voting no. 30.
Ask that House Bill 1658 be called up and the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1658, City of Indianola, revised repeal date on Tourism Commission and hotel, motel, and restaurant tax.
Make the usual motion.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Please proceed.
This is simply extending the repealer, the usual time of 4 years for the Indianola tourism or related purposes. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions? Senator Hobson?
Introduction.
Okay, one moment.
If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Use of the morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object to that procedure? Court is voting no. Chisholm, no. Anyone else? Anyone else present? Seeing none, bill passes. Use of the morning roll call. Senator Chisholm voting no. 31. Senator, you want to have your introduction, sir? Senator Hobson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for this introduction out of order. It's my pleasure to reintroduce for many of us, but also introduce for those that don't know him, good friend, a native of Mississippi. He is the NCSL liaison for Mississippi and former communications director for Governor, Auditor, and Lieutenant Governor Phil Bryant, Mick Bullock, who is in the South Gallery. Mick, if you'll stand, and I would ask the Senate to make you welcome.
Welcome home, Mick. We're glad to see you, man. Okay, 31, Senator.
Ask that House Bill number 1708 be called up and the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1708, Kemper County, authorized contributions to Philadelphia Transit.
Make the usual motion.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Please proceed.
What this bill is simply doing, authorizing Kemper County to make a contribution to the Philadelphia Transit of $5,000 annual, and this is extending the repealer to 2029. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Seeing none, we're ready for your motion.
Passage on the morning roll call.
Use of the morning roll call has been requested. Does anyone object? Wish to be recorded as voting no. Present. Hill. Anyone else? Anyone else? Bill passes. Use of the morning roll call. Hill voting present. 32.
I would ask that House Bill number 1717 be called up and the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1717, Town of Mines, extend date of repeal on restaurant tax.
Make the usual motion.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Please proceed.
This is just simply extending the repealer, the usual 4 years for the town of Mize, for the restaurant taxes to be used for related purposes. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions on the bill?
If none, I would ask for passage of the morning roll
Use of
call.
the morning roll call been requested. Anyone object to the procedure? Court is voting no. Chisholm, no. Anyone else? Anyone else? Present? Anyone present? Bill passes. Use of the morning roll call. Senator Chisholm voting no. Number 33.
Would ask that House Bill number 1801 be called up and the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1801, Sunflower County, increased contributions made to the Sunflower County Ministerial Alliance Counseling Service, Inc.
Make the usual motion.
All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Please proceed.
This is simply authorizing the Sunflower County to provide $40,000 annual to a fund for the ministerial operations and the transit services for the homeless and the population within the county. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions?
If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object? Wish to be recorded as voting no. Present. Hill. Anyone else? Anyone else? Seeing none. Bill passes. Use of morning roll call. Senator Hill voting present. 34, ma'am.
Ask that House Bill 1809 be called up and the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1809, City of Senatobia, extend repeal date on hotel, motel, and restaurant tourism tax.
This is simply extending the repealer, the usual 4 years for the City of Senatobia for the hotel, motel, restaurant tax for all related purposes. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions on the bill?
No questions. I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Use of morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object to the procedure? Wish to be recorded as voting no. Chisholm, no. Anyone else? Anyone else? Present? Present, anyone? Bill passes by use of morning roll call. Senator Chisholm voting no. Item 35.
Yes, I would ask that House Bill number 1827 be called up and the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1827, City of Oxford, clarify earnings component definition and authorize contributions on the municipal reserve and trust fund.
Make the usual motion.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it.
This is simply authorizing expenditures from the corpus, which is an account that's held from the sale of particularly this particular situation as the hospital. What they would like to do is change the calculations on how that money is withdrawn, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Questions on the bill?
If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Use of morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object to that procedure? Seeing none.
Okay.
Voting present. Voting no. Voting, morning roll call, no votes, no presents. Passes by use of the morning roll call. 36, Senator.
I'd like to call up House Bill number 1891 and ask the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1891, Hancock County, extend the date of repeal on the Hancock County Tourism Development Bureau and hotel motel tax.
Make the usual motion.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. Please proceed, Senator.
This is simply extending the repealer for Hancock County for the usual 4-year term, 2029, the hotel motel restaurant, and for the related purposes in tourism. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions on the bill? Seeing none.
I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Passing morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object to the procedure? The court is voting no. Present? No. Chisholm. Present? Anyone else? Anyone else? Bill passes by use of morning roll call. Senator Chisholm voting no. Senator?
I'd ask that House Bill number 1936 be called up and the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
House Bill 1936, Town of Como, extend date of repeal to levy tax on hotels, motels, and restaurants.
Simply extending the repealer to 2029 for the town of Como for the restaurant and hotel tax. Happy to answer any questions.
Questions on the bill? Questions?
If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Seeing none, passage of morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object? Court is voting no. Chisholm, no. Anyone else? Anyone else? Present? Anyone present? Seeing none, the bill passes by use of morning roll call. Senator Chisholm voting no. 38, Senator.
I'd ask that I skip that one and it retain its place on the calendar and go to 39.
38 retains its place on the calendar. 39, Mr. Clerk, read the title.
Senate Bill 3272, Lauderdale County, extend hotel, motel tax repeal and revise tourism director pay.
It's as simply as in the title. It's just extending the repealer on the tax, motel, hotel. Happy to answer any questions. If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Use of morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object to the procedure? Mr. Carter voting no. Present? Seeing none, bill passes by use of morning roll call. 40.
Thank you. I'd ask that we call up Senate Bill number 3273 and ask the title be read.
Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
Senate Bill 3273, Sebastopol Natural Gas, authorized to expand territory.
Make the usual motion.
Senator makes the usual motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it.
This is simply authorizing the expanding of the boundaries for the Sebastopol Natural Gas District. I'm happy to answer any questions. If none, I'd ask for passage on the morning roll call.
Use of morning roll call has been requested. Anyone object? Goes voting no. Present. Seeing none, the bill passes by use of morning roll call. Thank you, Senator Parks. We go to motions to reconsider. Motions to reconsider, Senate. Okay, Dean, we're good. Right here.
Senator Harkins.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to go to skip item 41, have it retain its place on the calendar, go to item 42, House Bill 1, have the title read.
We'll pass and retain item 41, go to item 42. Please read the title.
House Bill number 1, Build Up Mississippi Act, create.
My motion, we table the motion to reconsider.
Motion is table the motion to reconsider. Any questions? Senator Norwood, for what purpose?
Introduction at the appropriate time, Mr. President.
At the proper time. Senator Butler, what purpose?
Introduction, Mr. Chairman.
All right, we'll call on you in just a second. All right. Again, Senator, the motion is?
Table the motion to reconsider.
Table the motion to reconsider. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The ayes have it.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to go to item 43, House Bill 1239, and have the title read.
Please read the title.
House Bill 1239, Data Center Enterprises, revise certain definitions and those provisions relating to tax exemptions.
My motion is that we reconsider the vote by which the bill passed and be recognized to explain why.
Motion is to table,
No,
to reconsider the
vote.
by
Yes.
which it passed. All in
Yes.
favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The ayes have it. Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday we did not, I made an error in not adopting the committee strike all language, so my motion is that we adopt the committee strike all language.
Motion is we adopt the strike all language. Is that the motion? All in
Yes.
favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The ayes have it. Senator.
All right, now we're back on the bill, and now that confession is over, I move that final passage on the morning roll call.
Any questions? Senator Blunt, you have a question on the bill?
Thank you, Mr. President. We're on item number 43, is that correct?
That's correct.
Correct.
Okay, all in favor say aye. All opposed, no.
On the passage on the morning roll call. Final
Passage. Yeah, I thought you did that, I'm sorry. You requested use some more roll call, final passage. Anyone wish to be recorded voting no? Senator Hill, anyone else? Senator Chisholm. Seeing no others, please record all present by use of morning roll calls voting aye, and the bill is passed. Now, Senator Norwood for introduction.
Thank you, Mr. President. On behalf of Senator Berry and myself, I'd like to recognize Pastor Michael T. Smith and some of his members in the North Gallery. Mr. President, they have distributed 160,430 pounds of food in their community, and it's 13,372.75 pounds of food basically per month, and it has now gotten to the point of 19,550 pounds of food in 850 food boxes and they're basically using volunteers and generous direction. They're in the South, they're in the North Gallery. If they will stand and let the Senate make them feel welcome.
Welcome you, Senate. Okay, Senator Butler, introduction.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, at this time, I would like, on behalf of Senator Rita Simmons, Senator Broomfield, and myself, we have a group of students from the Auburn State University Career Service group in the South Gallery. We would like you to stand, and we would like for their director and the students, we would like for the Senate to make them welcome here today.
Welcome to Senate. Okay. Senator Barnett, for what purpose?
Motion to reconsider, Mr. President.
A motion to reconsider. Okay, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I want to make a motion to reconsider item number 145 on yesterday's calendar, which was Senate nomination number 54.
Motion to reconsider. Can you read that title, please, sir?
Yesterday. Which one was it? Got it. Senate nomination 54, Brownsville S. Round, McNeil, Oxford, Mississippi, Mississippi Prison Industries Board of Directors, 4-year term effective July 1st, 2024 and ending June 30th, 2028, representing the faith-based community.
Okay, the motion is to reconsider the vote. All in favor say aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now I make a motion to return this to the committee by which it came.
Motion is to recommit to the committee from which it came. Any questions? Senator Wiggins, question? You have a question, Senator?
Yes.
You yield, Senator Wiggins?
Why?
It was a dual. I had two of the same nominations on yesterday. Item number, I don't even have the calendar in front of me, but one replaced the other. The nomination still goes to the governor, but I didn't need two of them.
Okay, thank you.
Senator DeBar, what purpose? Pass. Okay, motion is to recommit. All in favor say aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, anyone else on the motion to reconsider? Senator Whaley.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to move to reconsider item 134 from yesterday's calendar.
Motion is to reconsider item 134 from yesterday's calendar. Mr. Clerk, please read the title.
Senate nomination number 10, Dr. Michael Andrew Mike Thompson, Holly Springs, Mississippi State Board of Animal Health as a beef cattle breeder and producer representative, 4-year term effective August 1st, 2024, and ending July 31st, 2028, Vice Dr. Betsy Lipscomb.
Senator, you'd like to explain?
My motion would be to reconsider the vote by which it passed.
The motion is to reconsider the vote by which it passed. Any questions? Seeing no questions, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it, Senator.
Now move to recommit.
Motion is to recommit. Are there any questions? Seeing no questions, the motion is to recommit. All in favor say aye. All opposed, no. The aye has it. Okay. Next, I guess we go for concurrence, non-concurrence, item 44. We'll pass, Senator Bryan, pass and retain. Yes, sir, Senator Bryan.
I would like to pass and retain all the public health items on the concurrence calendar, please.
Thank you, Senator. We'll pass and retain all the public health items on the day's calendar. So we'll go to pass and retain item 47, educational facilities revolving loan. Item 47. You pass and retain that item? Yes, sir. Pass and retain. We'll go down to item 50. Accountability, pass and retain. Government structures. Senator Johnson. 51, you wish to pass and retain 51. Well, that's not yours, is it? We'll go down to Judd B, pass. Go down to item 54. Anyone have an item before 54? Okay, Senator Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Go to that item and have the title read.
Please read title.
Senate Bill 2573, Department of Tourism create.
My motion is that we do not concur and invite conference.
Motion is we do not concur and invite conference. Any questions? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The ayes have it. Conference will be invited. We'll go to item 56, economic workforce development, pass and retain. Hold on. Universities and colleges. Thank you, Senator Boyd.
Mr. President, I ask that we call up item 57 and ask that the title be read.
Please read title.
Senate Bill 2518, Public-Private Partnerships allow IHL Board to lease on behalf of public institutions of higher learning.
Mr. President, my motion is that we do not concur and invite conference.
Seeing no questions, the motion is do not concur and invite conference. All in favor say aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. Conference is invited. We'll go to in conference. We'll pass those items. Hold on. Goodness. All the way, well, still going here. All right, we go to the general bills, item 209. Senator DeWar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to skip that item, retain its place on the calendar, go to item 210, call it up, have the title read.
Please read title. Item 210.
Senate Bill number 1, Senate nomination number 1, William Ortonville Jacobs, Brookhaven, Mississippi State Board of Education, term effective July 1st, 2024, and will end June 30th, 2033.
Thank you, Mr. President. My motion is we do advise and consent in Mr. Jacobs' nomination to the State School Board. He is a reappointment. He came before the committee, answered the questions of the committee to their satisfaction. There is no derogatory data in the peer background report. Having said that, I'll yield for any questions.
Seeing no questions, motion is do advise and consent. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it.
Thank you, Mr.
Do
President.
advise and consent's been granted. Thank you, Senator. Senator number 211.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We have one present, Senator Hill present. Okay.
Ask that we skip item 211 and 212, retain its place on the calendar, call up 213, and have the title read.
We'll pass 211, 212, go to item 213, Senate nomination 96. Please read the title.
Senate nomination number 96, Erin Michelle Meyer, Madison, Mississippi, Mississippi Charter School, authorize the board, term effective March 1st, 2025, for the balance of a 3-year term ending August 30th, 2027.
Senator.
Thank you, Mr. President. My motion is we do advise and consent on Ms. Meyer's nomination to the State Charter School Authorizer Board. Currently, Ms. Meyer is General Counsel for the Department of Education. This is their appointment and their nomination. She has extensive history working for the AG's office on the education affairs matters, as well as currently the State Board of Education. She answered all the questions of the committee. Her background report indicates no derogatory data. Having said that, I'll yield for any questions, Mr. President.
No questions, Senator. Motion.
Do advise and consent.
Motion is to advise, oh, wait a minute. Senator Hill, do you have a question? Senator Hill has a question. Do you yield to Senator Hill?
I do.
Senator Hill.
Thank you. Do you know how long she's been General Counsel for the Department of Education?
Stand by 1 sec, please.
Okay.
Since May of 22.
May of 22?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, no further questions. The motion is do advise and consent. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The ayes have it. It's passed. Go to item 214, Judd B. Senator Fillingham.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to make the motion that we take up items 214 through 218 in block, please, sir.
The motion is that we take up item 214 through 218 in block. Does anyone object? Does anyone wish to have one set aside? Seeing none has been granted.
I would ask that all the titles be read, please.
Please read the titles.
Senate nomination number 28, Dennis J. Irby, Columbus, Mississippi Crime Stoppers Advisory Council, 2-year term effective July 1st, 2024, and ending June 30th, 2026. Vice Ms. Anna Ward Suckman. Senate nomination number 29, Lori Massey, Ocean Springs, Mississippi Crime Stoppers Advisory Council, 2-year term effective July 1st, 2024, and ending June 30th, 2026. Senate nomination number 30, Murtis S. Lisa McElroy, Oxford, Mississippi Crime Stoppers Advisory Council, 2-year term effective July 1st, 2024, and ending June 30th, 2026. Senate nomination number 71, Olivia Marie Clanton, McCall Creek, Mississippi Crime Stoppers Advisory Council, remained over 2-year term effective July 12th, 2024, and ending June 30th, 2025. Vice Dr. Robert Fox. Senate nomination number 72, Olivia Marie Clanton, McCall Creek, Mississippi Crime Stoppers Advisory Council, 2-year term effective July 1st, 2025, and ending June 30th, 2027.
Thank you, Mr. President. All of these persons had their reports prepared. There were no derogatory comments. They all met the qualifications. The Judiciary B Committee advised and consented on all of these, and that would be my motion that we do advise and consent on all these nominations.
Seeing no questions, the motion is do advise and consent on items 214 through 218. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
And the morning roll call, please, Mr. President.
Oh, I'm sorry. Use the morning roll call. Anyone wish to be recorded as voting no? Seeing none, please record all present by the use of the morning roll call as voting aye. Okay, 219, environmental. Pass and retain that item. I believe that concludes the calendar. Is there any other business that anyone wish to go back on any item? We'll move to announcements then at this time. Oh, you have, hold on, please. We have one more, if you'll be patient, please. Okay. Yeah. Before you have an introduction, Senator England, I know you have an introduction before Senator Harkins starts. Would you like to do that, please, before we start?
Yeah. Yes, be glad to, Mr. President. Thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have two introductions. Actually, I have in the South Gallery, I have my friend from Superior Optical, Mr. Derek Bodard, has joined us here today. Let's please make him feel welcome.
Welcome to the Senate.
Thank you, Mr. President. And ladies and gentlemen, in the West and in the North galleries, we have some great students from the Lighthouse Academy for Dyslexia from Ocean Springs. I'll ask them to please stand and let's make them all feel welcome, please.
Welcome to the Senate. Okay, other introduction. Senator Hill, do you have an introduction?
No, I'd like to ask for unanimous consent to remove my name off Senate Bill 2515.
Okay. Read that title, please. All right. We'll look that up and we'll come back. Introduction, Senator Hobson. Senator Hobson, you have an introduction?
Well, I was going to make an announcement while we were waiting on Senator Harkins, but I can wait until after he concludes his work, Mr. President. Thank you.
I'll leave that up to Senator Harkins. Senator Harkins?
Go ahead.
Okay. You're recognized, Senator Hobson.
Oh, well, I'll let him finish because this is an announcement.
Okay.
I think if we're adjourning after, or recessing after this, I'll make it after that. Thanks.
Okay. Senator Hill, do you have the information? You wanted to hold a bill that was what? I want to take your name off of a bill with unanimous consent. Anyone object? If not, then
I object to the title read.
we have objection.
Refocus Act.
Senator, does that please you? Remove her name from the Refocus Act as a co-author. No objection. It's removed, Senator. No objection. Now, Senator, anyone else before we get started? We're here with Senator Harkins. Senator Harkins.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to suspend the rules for immediate consideration of item 41, House Bill 1902.
Reconsideration of item. Senator Blunt, for what purpose?
I have a question on the motion.
A question?
Okay. Thank you, Senator Harkins. On the motion to suspend the rules for item number 41, can you tell us what you have in mind if that motion was to pass and the bill would be reconsidered?
The bill failed yesterday, and so we're reconsidering the vote by which the bill failed, and want to make some clarifications to some confusion that may be out there, and if it changes the minds of the body to let the bill continue, then so be it. If it doesn't, it won't.
But is your intention to offer an amendment to make any changes to the
No.
bill that failed yesterday?
No.
Okay.
It's to reconsider the vote by which the bill failed and it makes some explanations, and if it changes the vote, then so be it. If it doesn't, it'll fail.
And so your motion is to suspend the rules to go back to it, which is a 2/3 vote, is that correct?
I don't know. Yes. Yeah.
Is it, Mr. President, that's right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And then it would be a 3/5 vote to pass.
Okay.
Still. And I'm not going to make any changes to the bill as it is, but I want to explain a few things. I think there was some confusion yesterday maybe, and hopefully my comments and the explanation of what's in the bill, if it may change some minds, if it doesn't, it won't. It's not going to be any changes from the bill.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the motion is to suspend the rules, go back to item 41. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. We'll have a division. Division's been requested. Those suspend the rules to go back to item 41, please stand. Hold on just a moment, please. Thank you.
Got to get your seat.
Gotcha. Okay, those willing to suspend the rules, go back to item 41, please stand. I'm Yeah. Okay, all right, please be seated. Those who do not wish to suspend the rules, go back to item 41, please stand. Okay, the motion has failed. Thank you. Okay, where were we when the lights went out here? Senator
Thank you, Mr.
Harkins. Thank you, Senator Harkins. Okay, Senator England, for what purpose?
Are we on announcements, Mr. President?
We are.
Okay, Mr. President, I have an adjourn in memory. Ladies and gentlemen, when we adjourn today, let's please do so in the memory of Mr. James Edward Eddie Parker of Myrick, Mississippi. He was the father of our preacher of the day today, Mr. Brent Parker. I'd like to adjourn in his memory today. Thank you.
Thank you. Senator McMahon?
Announcement and two adjourn in memories.
You're recognized, sir.
First, one of our colleagues today, Jason Barrett, has turned, it's his birthday today. He's 47. We want to wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Senator. I believe, Senator, that makes Senator Polk one day older than you. Is that correct? He had a birthday yesterday.
And then I have two adjourn in memories.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to record that, but when the Senate adjourns today, I would ask the Senate adjourn in memory of Peggy Marie Crump of Tupelo, Mississippi, and Johnny B. Davison of Baldwin, Mississippi.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Michelle, what purpose?
Announcement, please.
Announcements. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members of the Insurance Committee, Medicaid Committee, and Drug Policy Committee are invited to a reception Monday night hosted by the Mississippi Association of Health Plans at the Capitol Club at 5 o'clock. You'll be receiving an invitation to that. I want you to save the date, please.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Wiggins.
Just a reminder about the Judiciary soiree this evening, starting at 5:30. There may be a challenge of people's bowling skills, so bring your shoes.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Fillingane.
For an announcement, Mr. President.
Yep, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. If any of the senators have suffrage bills they would like for the GIB committee to consider, you need to make sure you get them in no earlier than the beginning of next week. We'll be taking those up and disposing of them pretty quickly. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Chadnall.
Thank you, Mr. President. Since we're announcing events on Monday already, I want to be sure to remind the Senate you have on your desk an invitation to our annual dinner that Senator Fillingate and I prepare for the Senate. It's going to be the same wonderful menu that you've enjoyed for many years. Now, that will be Monday at the Mississippi Powerhouse, so we'll look forward to seeing as many of you who can come.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Younger.
Adjourn in memory.
You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. When the Senate adjourns today, please do so in the memory of Mrs. Dot Arthur. She's the former chairman of the Farm Bureau Women's Committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Harkins.
Like to hold item 3 on yesterday's calendar, House Bill 919, on a motion to reconsider and an adjourn in memory.
Hold it on a motion, join the chairman, and you're recognized for adjourn in memory.
When the Senate adjourns today, I ask they do so in memory of Kristen Cox, young 35-year-old wife and mother of 3, passed away from cancer.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Blackwell.
Announcement.
Yes, sir, you're recognized.
Want to remind members of the Senate that junior page pictures will be taken tomorrow with the Lieutenant Governor at 9:45 here in the chamber. And we need Senators Blunt, Harkins, Kirby, McMahon, Norwood, Rhodes, Thomas, Williams, and Younger to join us.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Parker.
For an announcement.
Yes, sir, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. President. I know there's several lunches today, but I've been asked to announce that the Mississippi Organ Recovery Agency is having a lunch today in room 204 that starts at 11:30, and senators, staff, pages, any and everyone is welcome to go to 204 and grab some lunch today. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Boyd.
Thank you, Mr. President. Universities and colleges will meet in room 409 at 9 a.m. tomorrow. We have a number of confirmations, so please be there. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Blunt.
Thank you, Mr. President, for an announcement.
You're recognized for an announcement.
I want to remind the members of the Senate that today at 4:30 there is a reception for the good folks at Canopy. That will be held at the Cornerstone offices at 200 North Congress Street on the rooftop, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty afternoon. So that's today at Canopy, for Canopy at 4:30.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Hickman.
Announcement, Mr. President.
Yes, sir, you're recognized.
Today is a day of lunches. There is another lunch in room 202. The Future Caucus is hosting lunch. Everyone is invited to stop by. I know many of us don't venture over to that side of the Capitol very often, but we would love to have you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Any further announcements? If not, Senator Blackwell.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move we stand in recess until 5 p.m. today, at which time the Journal will reflect we're adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Senator Blackwell moves we stand in recess till 5 p.m. this afternoon, at which time the Senate Journal will reflect the Senate stands adjourned until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. All in favor say aye. All opposed no. The ayes have it. Senate stands in recess.